Terve. Now we are at a different workshop. This is the place where it all started. We have the same car, and now we are going to hit the front and the rear differentials, change the fluids, and this time we will go with the Redline 75W90. This is proven to be good in any differentials. I have a good experience with this one. Well, I think no one has bad experience with Redline products. Yeah, so let's take a look underneath. First we will start with the bottom. Sorry for the darkness, not much light here. But here we have the rear differential. BMW did invent single plug differentials, so there's no drain plug in the 188 differentials, at least in 90s, E91s, 92s, 93s. So we have to drain the oil from the fill plug. So that needs to be sucked out from the same plug. And if we take a closer look of the diff, looks really dry, no leaks from the left side, nor the front or the right side. And even though this car has been in Finland like, I don't know, 10 years, this has been imported from Switzerland. Aside from the rear subframe, there is some surface rust in the weld seams. But other than that, this looks pretty good. Of course, this is like almost fully covered with plastics. But yeah, I've seen worse. All right, so we have to find the correct size for the hex. I think that's 14 millimeter. And then we will use a suction pump to take off the old oil and put the new one in. Alright, so it's 14 millimeter. As you can see, there's not that much space here. I could fit the wrench here, and now it's open. Another way is to do it this way. You can also use 14 millimeter wrench to operate the hex bit from here. Obviously there's no direct access on the back side, so you have two options: to have like a short hex bit on the ratchet, or use the spanner. And here you can see how does like a cool diff fluid look when the temperatures are minus 15 Celsius. So it starts foaming and getting really thick. I'm not sure if the diff has been overfilled. I didn't understand how it would be possible. Maybe it's only because of the foaming. The level should be correct when there's like a small drip coming from the fill plug. But yeah, let's suck that oil out. This is what came out, about 0.8 liters. So by suctioning, there's gonna be some leftover in the diff. But yeah, let's pour in the new Redline oil, and beside that I will be using this one. So the maximum for manual transmissions and differentials. This is like a ceramic coating for these diffs and gearboxes, so it will prevent and restore in a way the bearing surfaces, the tooth in the gears, and all of that with a thin layer of some sort of ceramic layer. This is proven to be really good product. There are different brands also in the market, but I will be using this one. So I will put this one in the diff first, and then add the oil. Now I filled the diff with the syringe. Now it's dripping out, so I will wait that to settle, and then we will install the plug. I suggest that you would at least replace the gasket in the plug. That's not sold separately, but the new plug is like €2, so it's a cheap replacement anyways. The one that I took off, it has the Viton gasket and 14mm hex. I bought the new ones also to the front diff, so I will be replacing the plug. And the torque for the plug is 60 Newton meters, but I'm not sure if I can fit the torque wrench there, so probably I will go just hand tight, and because the gasket has, or the plug, it has the O-ring, I think it'll be good enough if it's just tight enough. So it all went now smoothly. I tightened down the best I could, cleaned all the oil residues here in the bottom, and now let's move to the front. I need to move the car a bit because this is quite short, under space here. Yeah, let's continue in a minute. So now we are under the car, and the front diff is somewhere under the front. And yeah, this is 2007 E91 with N52 engine, 4-wheel drive, and the diff plugs are somewhere there. So let's remove the plastic here, and then the reinforcement plate, and probably we will see more after that. After removing the plastic and the reinforcement plate, we have a good view of the front diff. It's here. Here you can see the drain plug, and right there access through the wheel well. You can see there the fuel plug. There has been some smallish oil leak. Probably it's coming between the flange of the diff. Not completely sure, or it can also be the input shaft seal, because it has been like a training to here, and also a small leak from the oil level sensor gasket, perhaps just a little from the oil pan gasket, but other than that looks pretty dry. But yeah, anyways, I will clean up the mess here. Then we open the fuel plug first, then drop the oil from the drain plug and put the new one in there. I'll be using the same compound, which is Redline 7590 and Xado ceramic coating for the diffs. Yeah, let's start with cleaning. So the oil is now drained. There is just a few tips or drops coming. It looks quite brown to me. Oh, this has been replaced or changed maybe 40,000-50,000 kilometers ago. So yeah, obviously it's time now to replace the oil. So I'll put the new drain plug here, and then do the filling from the filling plug. I think I will use power pump to fill the oil. I have like a 12-volt pump that I can use because I don't want to remove the front tire. It's filled now and it's dripping the oil, so I will wait until it settles down and then torquing the bolt to 60 millimeters. And yeah, now it's about time when it's not running anymore. Some final words about this whole thing called differential oil changes in BMW. BMW states that at least in the rear differential there is a lifetime oil in it, and that's why there is no drain plug. You can imagine what lifetime means. Is it 5 years, 10 years, 100,000 kilometers, 200,000 kilometers? I don't know. But I like to replace the diff oils between 60,000 and 100,000 kilometers just in case. And you saw that the oil, even though they were pretty new, they were already getting dark, and there was also some amount of metal flakes, and that's obviously not good for the longer run in the differential oil. So replace the oils regularly, or at least once in the car's lifetime. You will do much better and the car will be much more happier. Thanks for watching and see you on the next video.